I'm Michael Orey. I'm an associate professor in learning design and technology. I love working out in the yard. I've got a big garden. I've got tomatoes, peppers, an herb garden. I've got annual flowers. I've got perennial flowers. I like getting my hands in the dirt. I have bird feeders and my backyard just kind of feels like a little sanctuary. I went to Egypt one time. I didn't go to the pyramids, but I spent a lot of time with the people. And that's what I find fascinating about, especially world travel. It's not going to see things, it's to meet people and to see what they care about, what they value, and what they have to say about world perspectives. So do I like travel? I don't like the getting there, but I like the being there. I'm always trying to figure out what's a better way of keeping connected with my students. And so I think gaming is a underutilized strategy in the classroom. So one of the things we do in class is we have a collection of badges. So if someone really posts a really great tool, well, then we have a Chuck Norris badge that we award that student for that particular class. And I think it's really cool, and it really kind of adds another dimension to the class. I like learning, and learning should be fun. Learning should be exciting. Why not use gaming to improve that experience? I think what I like about teaching online is that I actually feel more connected with my students online than I ever did in a face-to-face class. The students would have to come from all over the state, and I'd talk to them for 3 hours, and then they'd leave, and then I wouldn't interact with them for another week. When I teach online, I never lecture for 3 hours. No one's going to sit there and listen for 3 hours, and they probably didn't listen for 3 hours back then either. And instead, it's a lot more communication, a lot more connection, and it isn't from 5 to 8 p.m. on Wednesday. It's all week long, and it's a lot more interacting with my students than me talking to the students. The important part of teaching and learning is the relationships that you build between you and your students. It's not the technology, it's the relationships. And now more and more we're teaching online, and I think that what you use the technology for is a conduit to build those relationships. The most important part of teaching and learning is the human part of teaching and learning, that human connection.